Previously on The Murder Game, the 7 remaining amateur investigators attempted to solve the fictional murder of Catherine Pryor and win the £25,000 reward.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes.
The killer they're trying to find is one of 7 suspects in the case. All these characters are fictional and played by actors.
Oh Christ, there's a baby, a dead baby.
The investigators uncovered more important clues, and one more was eliminated by the killer. Mervyn was the latest victim.
It was absolutely horrendous.
Now just 6 investigators remain.
I can't believe Andrew came back last
Oh, I know. I can't help being glad for the sake of the group, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think the atmosphere would have been horrendous.
If I didn't get to sleep till 5 o'clock this morning, not because I was dreaming about it, because I was actually thinking about it, and then in the future I have nightmares about it. How many, you don't know. Well, it's not worth it.
I think that last Killer's Game he did really knocked the stuffing out of him. He said that it was just almost, it was too much.
At the moment, I'm tired, sad, depressed, and homesick.
Real-life detective Bob Taylor runs the morning briefings,
Good morning, everybody.
where the group find out who Mervyn nominated as the next lead investigator.
I will choose Rory to be the next lead investigator because I believe he will blossom in the role.
Mervyn's final act, almost a joke sort of thing, was he put Rory in charge, which was completely stupid. I just don't think Rory deserves that position, and I'm quite fearful that I'm going to be playing the Killer's Game tomorrow night because Rory is just going to go for personal vote. He won't vote for Mel, he won't vote for Andy. Nick's doing a reasonable job, and I don't think Rory will go for Merrill.
Right, let's look at the recent evidence. Andrew returned from the Killer's Game with a killer clue. It's the necklace we think that Catherine Pryor was wearing on the day of her murder. Has anybody seen anything like this before?
Yes, Merrill and I have in the Wilmington household on a portrait of Alice Wilmington.
Why would the killer take this and return it? Merrill?
If it's so valuable, is he trying to prove that he hasn't done the murder for money?
That's a good thought. The other major development in this case was the discovery by Andrew and Mervyn of the long-dead infants at Creeksea. We have news from the pathologist.
The examination of the dead child revealed it to be a newborn baby, the appearance of which suggests that the baby was full term, and I would say that this baby has been dead for many, many years.
Andrew?
Yes, Chief.
Whose baby do you think it is?
Well, it's Alice's room, Chief. That's Felicity's mother. It could even be Felicity's baby.
There's some dark secret there that we've got to try and find out, I think.
Do you think it is the secret that Catherine uncovered at Creeksea Place?
I mean, it has crossed our minds that Catherine somehow, somewhere along the line, is going to be a descendant of the Wilmingtons, because she was looking into the genealogy of the Wilmingtons and the history of the house. So that would change her life forever. Well, it did. She was killed for it.
Right, Team 1 will follow this line of inquiry. I want 3 of you to interview the Wilmingtons. Find out what they can tell you about the dead baby. Who else should you be talking to?
Trevor Doby.
DNA evidence proves that Trevor Doby is Anya's genetic father. Trevor claims not to have known this. Tina Wells has also told the investigators Catherine was being threatened by Anya's father.
It just seems a bit of a coincidence that she was frightened of whoever the father was, and now she's been murdered.
Team 2, we know that Trevor is Anya's father. You need to confront him with this information that he was threatening Catherine.
As lead investigator, Rory picks the teams. For Team 1, he chooses Richard, Mel and Merrill. They will interview the Wilmingtons about the dead baby. Team 2 are Andrew and Nick. They must confront Trevor Doby about threatening Catherine.
Remember, suspect everyone, trust no one.
The people that are left in the house now fit, I think, 3 categories. You've got the intelligent team, the middle of the road team, and then the people that don't give a bugger team. In the intelligent team we have Meryl, who's very bright and very logical, and we've got Richard, who's very army, very domineering and very bossy. And then at the other end of the scale you've got Rory, who doesn't care if he gets nominated for the Killer's Game, and then the other one is Andrew. The way he feels about being in the house, I'm never quite sure. Sometimes I think he's had enough and wants to just call it a day. But he is very into the story, and he's got a very good overview of the whole thing.
As Andrew mulls over the case, Team 1 sets off on their first line of inquiry.
Good morning.
Richard, Meryl and Mel have to question the Wilmingtons about the dead baby. As Creeksea is now a crime scene, the Wilmington family has been moved into a local hotel.
I don't understand why the whole house is out of bounds, as it were.
Well, it's all sealed off, I don't know.
Jennifer and Tony are downstairs in the lounge, while Jay tries to comfort his agoraphobic aunt upstairs.
There they are. There they are.
Do you see them?
Tony Wilmington, I did see. Hello, Mrs. Wilmington.
Oh, hello. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank
Hello.
you very much.
Hello.
As you know, 2 of our special investigators went into your property. They found the skeleton of a baby.
What?
Mel blew it today when she walked in, and the first opening line to the Wilmingtons was, "Do you know that there's a dead baby in your attic?" And I'd quite clearly stated beforehand that we should not state that as the first question.
What do you mean a baby in that? No. I mean, this is a nightmare.
Hello?
Meanwhile at the vicarage, Tina Wells hears a noise at the front door.
Hello? Oh my God.
Hello, incident room, Roy speaking.
Hi, it's Tina Wells here at the vicarage.
Yeah, how you doing, Tina?
Hi, I'm okay. Can you come over here, please? Because we've actually had a break-in at our house.
Okay.
And they've made a right mess here.
That's no problem. I'll send some of the investigators over straight away.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Did you hear that?
Heard something about a break-in.
Tina Wells's house.
She's had a what? A break-in?
They keep me moving today, I won't die.
Before Team 2 can tackle their main line of inquiry, they're diverted to the break-in at the vicarage. In addition to the break-in, Tina has still been receiving nuisance phone calls.
Hi, thanks for coming. Come in.
Straight through here.
Thanks very much.
Look at what they've done to our house.
Go straight through, Jess. You didn't hear anything, did you, darling? It was just...
No, until we suddenly heard something banging, and that's when I came down and I left Roger upstairs because he's not very well. And I came in and I looked up and I saw that. I mean, look at what they've done to our home.
Don't touch anything, because we'll have a look for fingerprints, see if we can track down. Are you still getting those calls?
I've had them, yeah, I've been having them.
When did you have your last one, Tina?
I've had some earlier today. You know, they don't say anything, I just pick it up and they don't say anything. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea now.
Okay, thank you.
Back at HQ, lead investigator Rory decides on a mid-morning nap. Team 1 have got access to interview Felicity about the dead baby. Their test is to spot any inconsistencies in her story.